Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we finally made it up to rank 23. Oh my god, what a grind. We actually did the whole push over on Chicken Game. If you guys haven't seen that channel yet, make sure you check it out. We stream on there usually a few times a week, and this one was tough. So we're going to go over everything that we did, everything that you guys need to know, and we're going to get into some live attacks too and see maybe if rank 24 is open for us here. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you watch the videos regularly, I do appreciate it if you just simply subscribe. It does help me out a lot, and it's nothing on your part, and it won't really change anything for you. So do me a favor, hit that stupid button, and let's get into it. So let's start off with, we'll start off with the base. I'll zoom it out nice so you can get a nice old screenshot there. This base, I tried, I think, 3 different ones today. This was the one that was a little bit more consistent. It's not really about the base at this point, but I found the base I was running before that had all the engine rooms grouped up at the back. Those style of bases, even if they're in like kind of this area, like all 5 of them, wherever they are, they're not as good now because they're really susceptible to rocket choppers and like really good heavy Zuka smoke rushes and that kind of thing. This base is better because it's more spread out, so it's a little bit harder to rush and to get, you know, a ton of engines unless you're doing a spread out bomber hit, which we'll get into a second on how to do that. The attack was the biggest thing today, and I'm gonna break it down into like a copy paste kind of format. So hopefully you guys can get a lot of success from it. It is very difficult, but I'm gonna make it like the 4 dummies version, which is what I was using as the dummy. Anyways, so let's get into what we did today. Again, another big thing, a lot of big things today. The base was big. Bullet, we got Bullet and we maxed him out. I would actually go Bullet over Artillery and Barrage because I think he's gonna be the end game hero for the season. Yeah. Now, if you're a little bit late, if you're way back here, maybe Artillery and Barrage is a little bit better if you're not going to make it to 70 Rs. But if you are able to get to heavy choppers even like a day earlier, people already have them now. I'm already going against them, which is annoying. But yeah, if we can get to heavy choppers, the faster we get to heavy choppers, you know, we're going to full clear the bases. Then it's going to get more back into a time game. So, and we also want to pick up the building health, we want to pick up the shock launchers. So we just want to pile up our keys, pile up our tokens from now on out. I mean, we'll see if 24 is there, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that's what we did in terms of tech. Didn't backfill, didn't get anything else. We're not unlocking anything stupid. We're not getting the extra GB, which is helpful, and no other defenses for right now. So let's go over the attack that got us here. And I'm going to break this one down into, like I said, like a copy-paste thing. So, very simple. Right off the start, 1 boat of heavies, 2 boats of bombers. Put the first boat of bombers directly behind the first boat of heavies. Space the second one out about that distance in line with the other bombardier. That's how we start out every single one of these hits, okay? Then we want to place Bullet on the left. Now, the timing of Bullet depends on how close the rocket launchers are to the beach. If they're further back, then we're going to delay Bullet just a little bit because he doesn't need to take damage from this stuff and get all up in this. What he does need to do is absorb all of the rocket launcher damage. That is the entire purpose of Bullet on these hits, is to just, hey rockets, look at me, absorb all the damage, okay? So, delay Bullet depending on how close the rocket launchers are here. This one is actually in range of the beach, so I didn't really have that much time to delay him at all. But I did want to make sure that these things were targeting the heavies opposed to targeting Bullet, okay? Let's look at the next part. So from here on out, we have 4 boats left, and they're all rifles and bombardiers. Or sorry, we have 3 boats of riflemen and 2 more boats of bombardiers. So the first boat of riflemen goes between the bombers and the heavies, okay? So the purpose of this boat is the heavies are not going to last very long, so we need to get riflemen up as everything shifts to Bullet. And the riflemen are going to clear the mines. They're going to eat the single target stuff. They're going to distract boom cannons. Riflemen are very important in this attack. So then from here, then we have 2 boats of rifles and 2 boats of bombardiers. And we're going to separate them on the left side and the right side as a 1-1 drop. 1 boat of rifles, one boat of bombers, okay? So you see right here, I put these guys way out on the left, and the reason for that is I want them to clear all of this stuff. So by the time we get into the middle with our main with our main kill squad, they're not veering off to the left. They're not veering off to the right. They're staying exactly where we want them, in the middle. Bullets focused in the middle, still taking all that damage. So yeah, so we delay one there and one there, and then I mean, again, it kind of depends on the base, but for the most part, put them as wide as you can on either side. Okay, so now here's the tricky part of these attacks. So we have to manage a couple different things. We have to manage our taunts. Taunt is the key. 80% of your GBE on all of these attacks just goes directly into taunt, even if there's no defenses there. Why? Because all we're doing is absorbing the rocket launcher damage, right? So when you use taunt, you activate Bullet's damage limit, and he takes much less damage than he normally would from all the defenses. So we just want to keep taunt activated. If taunt is not activated, Bullet will die relatively quickly, and then we kind of lose the entire benefit of this attack. So you see right here, the riflemen are pretty well there at this point, just to clear mines, just to get in the way. Now, I think I did use a panic critter over here. It was kind of pointless because I think all the bombers got hit by those mines anyways. But that's what you got to cycle between. We're cycling between taunt, shocks, and critters for mines. Now, what I like to do with the shocks is try to save them for the very end, and you'll see why in a second. But I like to hit the Doom Cannon too, because the Doom Cannon, even through taunt and everything else, it does add up a lot of damage to Bullet. So it's just something to be mindful of. Just make sure that the Doom Cannon's either shocked if you have the GBE for it, but don't use over 3 shocks. That should be the goal. Is like everything has to be taunt, taunt, taunt. Now you see right here, at this point, Bullet's about to die. I've only got 3 bombers on this side that are all about to walk into mines. I've got 1 here, and then I got 1 straggler there in the very end. It doesn't look very good, right? So as we come through here in the middle, we do take out that Doom Cannon. We take out that cannon. Bullet is just barely alive, just hanging on, and then look at this. The rocket turns here. The rocket's about to kill everybody, but since we were using taunts, and we had a little bit of GBE left, what I did was I flared the rocket, and I shocked it, because we had just enough for 1 shock left, and this bomber squeaked in through these mines, and they were able to take it down, and the guy had just retreated at this point, so it went from looking very, very bleak to very good in just a matter of seconds there, but we were actually able to totally finish out the base, and it was tough. It was tough. I still can't believe that that was the boss fight, but a fitting way to go for Season 36. Alright, you've heard me jabber long enough. Let's get into a real attack here and see what we get. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. For some reason, I've got heavies loaded and Kavan. Oh, it's because I want to get to the 6 ER. If you're struggling at 6 ERs, Shish put out a really good video on how to do that, so definitely check out that. I'm still learning how to do it. I wanted to focus on the 5s today. Okay, because that's what I'm going against. So let's go heavy, bomber directly in behind, and then 1 on the side. We've got a rocket relatively close. Let's go ahead and throw Bullet up here. That was probably a little bit too far to the left. He doesn't need to be that far. I just like him to avoid those first kind of things on the beach there. Alright, so second boat of rifles right up the gut. Looking good. Now, Bullet's not taking any damage, so we're not going to waste any taunts just yet. Now we can, though. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we're going to throw our first boat over there. And then we will throw our second boat somewhat over here. Okay, we're using taunts. Let's use some critters here, because I don't want Bullet to get stuck on any more shock mines. That is going to hurt us. Alright, so again, just gotta find that right balance of everything, right? Alright, let's throw a shock down here on that Doom Cannon. Did a lot of stuff with that. Now we want to save for taunts. I used a lot of GBE here, so we gotta be careful. Okay, Bullet's still alive. Let's see. Okay, careful. Bullet is still going. You see how quickly his health goes down though if you're not using the taunts. Okay, there we go. Again, this is looking super scary. Okay. Get somebody open on the left. We're hoping for that retreat at this point. Come on, hit that doom cannon. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. This is how these attacks go, man. They're super scary. And they're always very close. But I don't know, unless he clears us here, I don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god, that was so epic. Yes, let's go. So there it is, that's the attack. Whew. It's not easy. It is not easy, so there we go. That puts us at number 18. Oh my god, in Canada. So yeah, we're still, you know, we're not in rank 24, we're not legendary, but we're doing what we got to do to get by right now. So that's the best hit that we could come up with. So if you guys have been following along the whole season, then that's what we want to do. We're in a good position too. We're in a good position. Once we get to 6 ER, that's going to be a decent push point. Hopefully we can get to 24 from there, and then yeah, and then we got to get as soon as we can to those heavy the heavy choppers. So hopefully that helps you guys out. As always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Check it out. Back.